Hi guys, we're just here to demonstrate one of our really cool gambeson designs called the Kingmaker Gambeson. So what this actually is a two-piece gambeson, and it's designed to try and stop some of the problems that you might encounter with the gambeson lifting up as you raise your arm. So if you take a look, if you open up the gambeson, it's actually two separate pieces. One is more like a vest, and the other is sort of a tight-fitting set of sleeves. And what this does is allows you to raise your arm properly without encumbering yourself or without lifting anything that might be attached to the gambeson. So here we have our premium sort of deluxe version of the Kingmaker Gambeson. This is made out of a really nice velvet. It looks beautiful. We've got handmade or hand sewn eyelets all down the front, and it's lined in cotton, and has a beautiful suede trim all the way around it. Fantastic. We have three other models other than this. We have three models that aren't velvet. We have a wool, canvas, and a linen, as well as the velvet one you see here. And they just look fantastic. Right, for example, here we have linen, and this is not quite as fancy as this one is, but it's still very good looking. We've got metal eyelets rather than hand sewn, but it's this beautiful breathable linen. It's going to be really comfortable to wear, especially on a hot day. You could just wear it like a vest. So just a bit of a closer look at exactly this bodice piece, this separate set of sleeves. Now there are examples in medieval literature and finds of separate sets of male sleeves, so it's not too much of a jump to imagine something like this existing. It's very comfortable, and it's very simple to just throw the gambeson on top. This gives you a full range of motion without affecting anything that's sitting around the waist through here. For instance, suspended leg harness that might be hanging from the gambeson itself. Alright, so here we have one of our more simple versions. This one is in a solid color of linen, and you see that it ties up along the front, closes up quite nicely. The sleeves along the wrist, they don't have any ties, so there's nothing to get caught on your armor, but they do overlap quite considerably to give you that extra level of padding. Now they've got metal eyelets as well, so they're a bit more sturdy. They're not going to tear out very easily, and yeah, this is just a very breathable, good looking gambeson that moves really well. So here we see the same linen gambeson. We've got the same metal eyelets, breathable fabric, only this time what we see is a contrasting binding and a contrasting color. If you look to the inside of the gambeson, right here, the lining is a different color as well. So if your team or group has a specific color scheme, you can choose two primary colors and have it made in that color. Alright, so now we come to our woolen version. This is made out of a thicker wool, and you might notice along the front it has this lacing. It may take you some time to do up, but with practice you can loosen it slightly and just quickly put it over your head, like so. So it actually doesn't take as long to do up as you'd think. This woolen version, do that. Also has buckles towards the front rather than lacing, so it's again quicker to do up. We've got leather sewn on arming points rather than eyelets. This might be a bit more strong and secure if you've got something really heavy hanging off it. And the points down here, you can't really see them because they're on the inside of the jacket. So if you take a look, it's down here, we've got a leather point sewn to the inside to suspend your leg harness from. So now we have this heavy duty version. This is made out of a really thick, sturdy canvas. It's going to be able to take a real beating. All of the ties up the front are reinforced with leather so that they don't tear out. The same with all the points on the inside and on the shoulder and arm. You'll also notice that the edges of the sleeve hole, as well as the ends of the sleeves and up the front, are trimmed in a suede leather. This is going to keep it really sturdy and stop anything from fraying or rubbing and tearing this thing apart. Perfect for a really soldiery, man-at-arms sort of character where they're going to be doing a lot of physical activity and don't necessarily care about having the prettiest